Sunday morning, 26th of January. Still have a snow patch, look, still some snow. After all this time, it's been, I think, 3 weeks ago or something that it snowed. A long time ago anyway. Still got snow patches though knocking about. It was started off clear this morning, but it's clouded right over, misted over now. It's coming towards 10 o'clock. The daffodils coming up now through the grass. And some other late popping up snowdrops, because in other people's gardens the snowdrops are out already flowering. They're a bit late, these ones. Just picked up the free coffee from Waitrose. You can hear the bells going for church Sunday morning, bells. Yeah, we just drove from Otley over the tops. It was a bit misty on the moors and everything, and then went down to Blubber Houses. Then the roads reopened that takes you from there along towards Bolton Abbey sort of direction. So the road to Skipton basically is reopened, where there's lots of landslides. Go along there, and then we've come down towards Bolton Abbey. Then we're just coming back along this little country lane which takes us back towards Ilkley. It's just a little circular route. So quite near Bolton Bridge and stuff like that, which is we've just passed basically, but difficult to video in the mist and things when you're driving. So anyway, there's just this little stream here. Someone's like sort of little garden feature they've got in a little hamlet just down on this route. So heading back from the Bolton Abbey area back towards Ilkley along this little road. Now looking down the River Wharfe. Flows down towards sort of Addingham and Ilkley. We're upstream of that at the minute. So as a control site where we might monitor near Denton Estate, there's this stream here, but it looks like it's actually overflowed recently onto the road with all this kind of leaf thing. So I might have to find a good spot to gauge it a bit further up from the road, because there's a gate. It looks like it's very narrow little entrance there, and it obviously gets all clogged up and overflows. Maybe just up there somewhere there's a suitable spot. This would be a stream which we would monitor where there's going to be no landscape changes at the stream, and then compare it to the landscape changes that are happening at Denton potentially. So it's quite easy to access. There's a little pull in. And we're just up from a big bend in the River Wharfe as well, which is down there. Addingham, there's a caravan park, look, right next to the River Wharfe. So we're looking at Addingham now, which is a village upstream from Ilkley. They seem to be right on the riverbank, those caravans, like an eroded riverbank. Extraordinary. This is the next stream along, and it looks like there's a little weir there being installed. But this looks more like the size of Hundredth Beck on Denton, so this could be an alternative one to monitor if we can. Then we have the hills up there, so I don't know, we'll have to check this one out as well. Arch under the bridge there, and a little weir there for some reason, but maybe it's because there's a gas pipe or something coming along here. To what's happening at Denton Estate. This field there's a whole little flock of curlews sort of wandering around. They've got very long beaks. You probably can't see on the camera, but we've got binoculars out so we can see them. There's also some chickens knocking about, but yeah, down there, look. That's the chickens down there. And then yeah, there's curlews just knocking about on this field. And then we're looking up towards, up there's Ilkley Moor up there, past the red pole, and the hills up there. So again, we're on the other side of the river from Addingham. So Addingham's over there, and again, just looking at like fields of curlews and things like that. And a lot of other birds down that way as well. Along with the sheep.
Yeah, they're definitely like curlews, long curved beaks. Probing the grass.
No cars have come along since we've been on this road, and we've just taken our time to stop and look at things. There were one or two cyclists and a few walkers, but no cars. So we've come down off that road now towards Ilkley, and you've got the Ilkley Golf Club here, which is just follows the River Wharf along. So you've got the Ilkley Moor up there, and then this is the golf course down here, and the River Wharf just sort of flows along through there. Yeah. And there's like the retreat centre up that way and things, and that like Stations of the Cross in the woods up there as well. So that little road we've been driving along, it brings you out bottom of the bridge in Ilkley, the footbridge, the old bridge basically, and there's a little garden centre at the other side of this bridge, like a nursery, and the river seems to be flowing quite well today. So this is the bridge. Hasn't got a very high wall, so you can easily fall over it if you're not careful. Yeah, that's the River Wharf, flowing quite well. So it's Ilkley, Sunday the 26th of January 2025. This is the little nursery here, little garden centre just on the corner. And if you continue up there, you've got the Catholic Church as well. So the priest there serves here and then serves a little church in Addingham, which maybe has one mass a month or something, and then the church down our street, which is in Burley and Wharfdale, just before you get to Burley and Wharfdale, which is St John Fisher and Thomas More Church. But this church here is I think it's a Sacred Heart Church, Ilkley. So that's the priest's house, which is like almost the size of the church. Behind it is the church. That's the priest's house, and this is the grounds looking down onto the River Wharf. And then if you continue down this path, there's like parks and things going down that way to the main road bridge over the river as well, and Ilkley Lido and things in that direction. Yeah, just thought I'd show you this. And then you've got this is the nursery, and you've got the little map here. So Ilkley, kind of driven along here in a way. This is just this is the sort of where the footpath goes, but Addingham, Bolton Abbey. Yeah, if you keep going up the River Wharf, it's quite a long way. You go all the way to Buckton and Cam Houses, and then over the top, and takes you into the next catchment going towards the Lake District and across. So that's the Dales Way you can do, all the way to Bowness and Windermere if you want to walk it. It's a decent distance, that. Okay, so it's just the sort of bottom end of Ilkley, or the top end of Ilkley if you want to think of it that way, the upstream end of Ilkley. Right, so head back now. It's pretty cold today, pretty cold.